Friday.
Here we are at the beautiful Forest Park in St. Louis, the 5th largest park in the United States.
It's pretty great. People hear a lot about Central Park. People hear a lot about Golden Gate Park. I don't think people hear enough about Forest Park. And we're here to show you, well, we're going to show you some of the fun stuff we like to do here. And it's a really cool place for a lot of reasons. First of all, it's big. It's 1,300 and some square acres, something like that.
Yep.
It's a really big park. It's actually bigger than Golden Gate Park. It's actually bigger than Central Park. And I'll show you an overlay that I think well, here, take a look at this graphic. You can see that Central Park is narrower and longer. Forest Park is a little shorter, but wider. But the acreage, it's a huge park. There's so much here. We're taking a walk around the Grand Basin right now, which is directly in front of the St. Louis Art Museum. There is a history museum here. There's a planetarium here. There's an outdoor municipal theater here.
A zoo.
There's a zoo here. And check it out. The art museum, the zoo, the history museum, the planetarium, all free. Absolutely free. Free admission to walk in the front door and check everything out. The only time you pay for anything at the art museum is if there's a special exhibit. You pay a fee to get into the special exhibit gallery. You don't pay anything for the zoo to walk in the front door, and there's plenty of places to park inside the park to get to the zoo, or you can go to the zoo lot. They will charge you for the zoo lot. And full disclosure, when you do go into the zoo, because it's a free zoo, you'll find that you're probably paying a little more for concessions, food, gifts, and things like that. But to have a park that's centrally located and so accessible
and affordable
to everybody. People flood this park every weekend when the weather's nice, and it's just great to see, because when I was a kid, this park was on the decline. And then back in 1993, Forest Park Forever, a nonprofit group, got together and started raising corporate money and funds from citizens. They put together $33 million, completely overhauled the place. And the Grand Basin that's here was actually funded by, I believe, Emerson Electric. And all of the beautiful cast stone balustrades. They got the basin itself lined with stone to control it, and it just looks fantastic. So come for a walk with us. It's a huge park. We're going to try and squeeze in as much of it as we can today and try and show you as much as possible. You ready?
Stay tuned.
Woo! I think one of the more somber parts of our day today is going to be showing you how the park has changed this year. Depending on whether or not you follow news and news events, you may have heard that a tornado came through St. Louis back in May. Unfortunately, this park was one of its targets, and the number of trees I don't know. Remember. I don't remember how many trees got lost,
Hundreds.
but we're going to show you. I'm going to try and show some comparison shots today, maybe from some old Google Earth Street View images, and kind of line those up with some shots today, just so you can see how many trees used to be here and how many of those trees are now gone. There's a good deal of them that are still here. The stumps are so large they haven't even pulled the stumps out yet. They've just kind of left them there, and I can't describe what trees do in terms of creating a sense of place. And when you take away those trees, it feels like a completely different park now. So we will try and show you some of that unfortunate destruction as we make our way around the park today. Shady walk up here at the top of Art Hill. This is out in front of the Art Museum, and it leads downhill to the Grand Basin where we were walking earlier. We're going to come up here to the Art Museum and give you a shot of that, and just let you kind of see how cool the view is from up here.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I really love the shade here. It's working. The weather's great. It's warm today, but it's cooler than it's been.
Beautiful.
With two strangers in town.
I took pictures.
She's originally from here, and he is from Laguna Beach, California, and they are in town looking for a place to have their wedding, and they asked us to take their pictures, and it was cool, and we got to chat with them for a little while, and what a great little random encounter here in the park. Just hanging out here waiting on the corner, hoping Bridge finds me and hoping she didn't go home on me. I don't think she'd do that. I'm gonna hang out here for a few more minutes and see if I can catch her attention. So this is the northern edge of the park. This is the heartbreaking part. You can see the uprooted trees that have been just completely removed. The street that borders the northern edge of the park is called Lindell Boulevard, and it's lined with a number of larger homes, really nice, older, historic homes. And you can see that a lot of them still have plastic wrap on the roof, because a lot of the roofs on those homes are clay Spanish tile, and that's not a roof that you see a whole lot of in the St. Louis area. So I'm sure that finding someone qualified to do that work is pretty much a challenge. And with the number of houses that were affected by the tornado, I'm sure that there's quite a backlog. Person's perspective, that is a quick tour, a very quick tour of our urban park, Forest Park here in St. Louis. If you're a local and you're watching this, I hope I at least did it some justice. If you're not local and you ever find yourself in the area, I highly recommend putting Forest Park on your list of places to see and things to do. There's so much space. Great spot for a picnic, great spot for family reunions, for class reunions, for weddings. You can do anything here. Frisbee, there's a large collection of baseball fields that I didn't even show you, that's in the central part of the park. We do have, in September of every year, we do have the Great Forest Park Balloon Race, which I thought was the neatest thing as a kid, because I got to come to the park on a Saturday with my parents and watch 40 or 50 balloons inflate in my favorite park in town, and I thought that was the greatest thing, until I went to Albuquerque one year and found out that instead of 40 to 50 balloons, they have over 600. One of these days an Albuquerque video is going to be in my future. It probably won't be until after the first of the year, and I have a feeling there's going to be a surprise or two in it, but we'll talk more about that after the first of the year gets here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for following this channel, for liking what you see and commenting below. Good or bad, please let me know if there are things you'd like to see around St. Louis, and if there are things that you have favorite memories of, please feel free to share them in the comments. Until next time, I hope you all are safe, and I hope you have a great holiday weekend. Take care.